What's going on, everyone? This is Cadman Cycling. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. This is stage 4 of the Neokyo Badge Hunting series. Final stage will take us through the Temples and Towers route. It's the longest stage, 33.4 kilometers, about 20.8 miles, with 320 meters of elevation gain. So decent amount of climbing. Most of that's done in Yumezi, so this stage actually starts in Neokyo here, going through the nighttime. We'll go through the tunnel out to Yumezi, where we'll do most of our climbing. Before we get to Yumezi, we'll actually do the rooftops and railways climb as well. And then we'll end back in Neokyo. So it goes up all 3 KOMs that are included in Macquarie Islands. That's the Rooftop KOM, the Castle KOM, and the Temple KOM. For over 300 meters of climbing. This is the biggest Macquarie Islands route, as seen on the left-hand side, the 3 KOMs. Not a whole lot of steep climbs. Average grade at the most there for the Temple KOM is 3.5%. But really the length really makes the climbing meters start to add up over time. Decent turnout today, over 300 riders again for this final stage. I started near the front, joined the ride probably 10 to 15 minutes before it started. Didn't want to take it too hard, knowing it's a long route. A lot of the climbing's in the second half. Easy to say, hard to do. So as a lot of these groups started going by me, it's still very strung out, but kind of jumped on with a group, started pushing some heavy watts early. Haven't done it yet, still in the first kilometer. Heart rate's still at 167 beats per minute, but we'll go ahead, skip forward, show a couple of the KOMs, actually all 3 of them. So this is the first one in Neokyo. This is the Rooftop KOM, just coming to the finish here. We're now 5 kilometers in, 78 meters of climbing. Heart rate's up to 182, which is okay in a crit. Not so great when I still have over 28 kilometers remaining. Like I said, I kind of got caught in not one specific group, but a lot of the front groups started pushing watts because I was feeling all right, but quickly realized the heart rate was high and had a long way to go. So we'll see kind of how that works throughout the race. Currently sitting in 94th. It is a group ride. Most people treat it as a race. So this takes us to the second KOM now. This is the Castle KOM in Yumezi, now at 17.7 kilometers, so just over halfway through, but now at 174 meters of climbing, now in 111th. So I've started struggling on a lot of these hills. I was maintaining around 225 watts or 3 watts per kilogram early on in the race, and the climbing meters kind of got to me, so just crossed the finish line there to complete the Castle KOM. Definitely second half of the ride, found it hard to hold 200 watts, even a little bit less than that, so started getting passed by a lot of people. Wasn't my best day, but we'll go ahead and skip forward. Third and final KOM in Macquarie Islands. This is the Temple KOM. Now over 22 kilometers into the race, almost 300 meters of climbing so far out of about 320 total. So near the end of the climbing, once we get to the top of this Temple KOM, most of the remaining part of the race is downhill. We'll go downhill through Yumezi, and then we'll go through the tunnel back into Neokyo for a very short time before we get to a sprint finish. And as you'll see on the right hand side, my place is now 156th. I really just blew up on this climb. Wasn't exactly my day. I was kind of watching and waving as the groups went by, knowing I didn't quite have the legs in it today to stick with them, but that's okay. It's a group ride. It's a chance to get the legs a little stronger. And really, it's important to always put things in perspective. Not everyone can have a good day every day on the bike. It's important to be thankful for everything we have here, for Zwift, this community in general, this event and chance to ride with hundreds of people live from around the world. and the health that we have, the opportunity to be on the bike and riding. So definitely wasn't my day today, but found myself in a decent group going into the finish line at about 500 meters. I have been slow pedaling for the majority of this race, so heart rate's getting high, but feel like I might have a little bit left in the legs to see what I can do for the sprint finish. And just as I start to wind it up for the sprint, my chain falls off my bike. So I think this is the second time this has happened during a ride on Zwift. Go ahead 2x forward. I think it took me about 20 to 25 seconds total to hop off the bike, get that chain back on, hands covered in grease, but definitely couldn't end the ride here. 200 meters left, now I'm back up and going. Lost out on the opportunity for a sprint finish, but to be honest, that's just the kind of day it was. But that ends this badge hunting series. So stage 4 of 4, there's a makeup week if you missed any stages, but if you've completed all of them, you should have all 3 parts of the kit now unlocked. So guys, thanks for being here for these 4 stages. Hope you enjoyed them as much as I did. There's a picture of the full kit. So we got the helmet, the jersey, and the shoes. I like the look, so I'll be sporting those in a few races. But guys, thanks for being here. Until next time, this is Cadman Cycling, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.